Hello and welcome back to Pale Horse Outdoors. So today I'm going to do a little grappling. I've got log piles everywhere and I need to get all of those logs moved to a central location so that I can start finally to process these things. And I've also got a lot of brush that I need to take care of somehow. I was going to shred it all, but that's a lot of brush. So probably going to be doing a lot of burn piles. Anyway, I'm glad you're here, so let's get going. So this is the hard part. I'm estimating that log to be around 8 feet. This trail is 5 feet. The trees, you know, it varies. The way I do it is I hook one and then weave through. I just keep hooking around until I get through. So. Hook, and hook, I want to keep it low as I can while I'm rolling. This would be easier, but there's a tree stump right there that I have to go around. So you may have noticed when I picked up the tree, the trunk back there, that I set it on the ground and then picked it back up again. The reason I did that was this side has more diameter than this side, which means this side is heavier. So I'm offsetting my load to where the weight is centered even if the length is not. So I'm about to go up a hill and turn, which is probably the least safe you can do with a load this heavy. So you want to make sure you're as low to the ground as you can be and go slow. Now, right now I'm at the most dangerous part. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my wheels downhill as much as I can. That way if there is a problem, I'll just roll down the hill, hopefully. Whoa. See what else we can get. see, I'm gonna have to pick these out, I think, one at a time. See what happens if I grab them all. Maybe I can swing them out onto the drive area. And then pick them back up again. All that junk wasn't in there. Yes, I'm well aware that it'd be quicker to just get off and move them. Then it wouldn't be a grapple video, would it? Still gonna pick up junk. All right, not as bad though. Yeah, this video is more about just showing technique. The real world, I would have just got off and picked them up. It wasn't so wet down here in the alder forest. There's lots of logs I need to get out of there. It's almost spring, might as well wait. This area down in here where the big sticker bush is my next big project, I guess. I'm thinking about making this whole, we call them islands, islands among the trails. We're thinking about making this whole island here though, kind of like a camping ground, picnic table, games, you name it. This was, you couldn't walk through here a year ago. I cleaned it up a lot last summer before I started this channel, and but I cleaned it up during the summer. So once I got all the brush out of here, we looked at it from the backyard, and it just looked naked. So I stopped. But now I can see that it really grows back quickly. So I'm not really worried about working on any particular part of the land, because nature's just going to take it back over every year, you know, and give me just more projects to do. clean all this up. So there's some buried over here that I'm not going to deal with at the moment. So let me lift this end up and see what happens. See what's under there. All right, let's see if we can get that out of there. Probably not, but we'll see. There you go. Oh, that's a long one. I don't remember cutting those. See what else. Nope. Bunch of brush and dirt. I wish I had planned a lot better than I did. That's way back there. It's not even my land though. Alright, well I'm gonna get rid of this single log. It's so long I don't want to take a big load. As even as I can get that. These alders are really tall, pretty straight, and diameter from the bottom to at least halfway up is actually pretty uniform. Oh, I gotta pick one. Almost. There we go. So at the top of my brush guard, I use as a gauge. I compare that to the excuse me. I compare that to the top crossbar of the grapple, and I line it up, and that's where I usually travel. Now I've got a load that's pretty close to the ground, so I still have to make adjustments up and down, so that I don't drag the load on the ground. Also, I'm going to tap this button, this close button, anytime it looks like the load shifts a little bit. Especially if you lose a log, because then you don't have as much material in the jaws and it can get loose and just fall out everywhere. All right, so I've been doing this I don't know, maybe an hour, but I can already tell that to get logs and brush from one side of my property to the other, it takes a long time. Now, the reason they're all over the place is when I first got the tractor, the first thing I wanted to do was get these trails put in. That was like my #1 priority. So as I went through clearing out a path and cutting a trail, I would just stack logs out of the way. So there's a lot in the alder forest, and there's a lot up there at the dump yard, and there's a lot up here at the top of Scotland Yard, and there's a lot up here at the top of Enchanted Forest Hill. Now, to get all of those to a central location is really taking a lot of time and putting a lot of wear and tear on this tractor. So I think I need to get some kind of a logging trailer. My trails are 60 inches wide, about 5 feet. So I'm gonna have to get something narrow. I thought about doing a skid, but that won't help for brush. So yeah, got any ideas? Let me know. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much for joining. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next one. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to be notified when I release new videos, please hit the subscribe button and click the bell. There is no cost to subscribe. It is totally free and you can help my channel grow. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.